Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Amine. If you are renewing your Indian passport in USA through VFS, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll be talking about how the police verification is done in India while you, the applicant, is in United States. So let's get started. First of all, I would recommend the applicants for the Indian passport renewal in USA to give the phone number that is working. So basically, when it asks for a phone number, Indian phone number, you need to give the Indian phone number that is working. If you are okay with receiving phone calls on international roaming in United States on your Indian number, then you can give your phone number. Now, if you are not okay on receiving calls on international roaming, then I would suggest you to give the phone number of your parents or relatives whom you trust with the police verification in India and who are present near your Indian address. So because the police will call the number that is given on the application and they will ask for cooperation for the police verification. Now, how the police verification is done depends on you. So either it can take a long way or it can take a short way. The long way is that the police verification is done by the detective work of the police. So they usually go to the address and ask about you in the neighboring shops or houses, about your name and if you have lived at that address and where do you live, and does anyone know this person personally, and if this person has really moved to United States, and all that questions. And this is done by detective work. So this happens when no one answers on the phone number that is given in the application, and it can take a long way, and it can also put your application on hold because the police verification is kept on hold if there is no cooperation. Now the second way is a short way. So when the police calls the phone number that is given on the application, if it is that of your parents, then the police would ask your parents for a meeting, and in that meeting they would be asking a few documents. And what are those documents? I'm going to list them now. First thing you need to remember is that they do not want to see the originals because they understand that the applicant is in United States and the originals would also be in the United States. So they would want to see the photocopies of the original documents. So if the color photocopies are present in, that would be really better, and it is recommended to present with the photocopies that are in color. And black and white are also okay, but it depends on the discretion of the police personnel who comes for the police verification. So 2 copies of the original documents are required. And what are those documents? I'm going to tell you. For the proof of address, the documents can include electricity, water or other utility bill which lists the name of the applicant and also the full address. Proof of gas connection on the name of the applicant and the full address, or telephone bill, or residency certificate while the applicant was in India. So this is the proof of address. The proof of address can also be presented through proof of identity documents such as Aadhaar card. It serves as proof of identity and also it proves as proof of address. And then there is voter ID card. It can prove your identity and address. Then there is Indian driving license. Again, it can prove your identity and address, or any other government ID card. So if you are presenting PAN card, then this is just proof of identity because it does not list your address. So in that case, you would have to provide any other proof of address such as utility bill, gas connection, telephone bill and residency certificate that I have mentioned. So please be careful. And then is the passport, the current passport or the expiring passport, That's the one you need to provide the photocopies of it. And then there is birth certificate and SSC certificate. And then the police personnel will ask your parents or relatives about your information, including your current address in United States and when you have went to the United States. So those are very basic questions which your parents or relatives can answer. And then depending on the police personnel, they might ask for your photographs, recently passport size photographs. So what I would suggest to the subscribers is, you need to provide the phone number that is working of your parents or relatives. Then you need to send the scans of your original documents such as proof of identity, proof of address, passport, birth certificate or SSC certificate which serves as the date of birth proof. And then you also need to provide your details in United States and also your photographs. So all these documents, if your parents get it ready, and then the police calls your parents for a meeting. So basically the meeting can happen at your home residence in India, and then the police comes, they take all these documents, and that's about it. The police verification happens the first time you are renewing your Indian passport in United States. If you are renewing Indian passport in United States for the second time, then the police verification may or may not happen in India. More chances are that the police verification will not happen and your Indian passport will be renewed very fast. So this is about the police verification in India while the applicant is in United States and renewing Indian passport. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. Thank you for your support. Take care and bye bye.